Okay, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of this brand Buttercloth. It's a pretty cool brand. They've been on Shark Tank and they just sell super comfortable and super soft shirts. And they have done a super good job with their branding and they get a ton of people searching out their brand. And so that's really awesome. And that actually sets a really good foundation when you have a legitimate brand that people are searching out. That's really kind of the foundation, and that's super helpful to kind of build on to actually get non-branded traffic as well. And that's what I really focus on is how can we build when the branded traffic is there, how can we build non-branded traffic to really support and really find those new people that don't know about you yet. And so one of the things I notice, I'm just going to come over, I'm going to make myself a little smaller here, is I'm using the tool SEMrush here. And basically what I'm looking at is all of these 404 pages that have backlinks pointing to them. And you can see when I open these up, it's really interesting because I'll just open up this 404 page. You'll see it very quickly redirects to the home page. And the more and more I was looking at these, I'm seeing all of these do that. And so really what Buttercloth has in place is they have a blanket redirect for any page that doesn't exist that redirects to their homepage. So I'll just show you here. I'll just come up with a random URL, do buttercloth.com/123456, hit enter. It redirects to the homepage because that page doesn't exist. So I've been seeing a lot of brands do this, and I think the idea is if somebody finds a broken page, they're going to be redirected to the homepage to try to provide a good user experience for them. And I can see that from one side, but it really is something that hurts SEO quite a bit because all of these pages that have backlinks, I'll just show you this one for example. So they have a backlink to this page talking about their fabric from US Magazine. So this is a really, really good backlink, really powerful backlink. And what happens is when this particular page is being blanketed, redirected to the homepage like this, basically they're not getting the link value from all of these backlinks that they have. And the reason for that is Google's treating a blanket redirect to the homepage as a soft 404 error. And so basically what looks like it's redirecting to the homepage because it actually is, Google's not looking at it that way. They're still looking at this as a straight up broken page, and the backlinks that they're getting to this page aren't helping them. So what you want to do, instead of having a blanket redirect to the homepage like this, what you want to do is you want to have basically look at all of these. So you don't have to do this for every 404 page. It makes sense for you to have 404 pages on your site. Google expects that. It's just a normal thing to have. But when you have 404 pages that are either somehow bringing in traffic or you have backlinks pointing to them, to really squeeze out and get good SEO value from those pages, you want to take these pages and you want to have a 301 redirect that is to a relevant page. So in this case, for the fabric one, to get value from this US Magazine link that they have, they should redirect this to something that is as similar as possible. If they have another page on their site that's talking about their fabric, or even if I scroll down, another relevant one could be our story. If they don't have that fabric page anymore, I think a relevant page would be our story because they do start talking about their comfortable shirts and how they make them and everything. So that would be a really good path for this particular page, but the same thing with your collections and your product pages too. So you just want to redirect that to the most relevant page. So here's a collection page for, it looks like Robert's Pick, something like that. And this one, if this redirects to the homepage as well, and it does, it looks like they just renamed a collection. So they should redirect to this page. They should redirect it to this one. That is, instead of just his last name, I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's his full name, first and last name collection. So that's just something, it would be super impactful and it would be really easy to do. You just map these out. You can export this, map out these pages to the closest match, and redirect it to that page. If it's a product page like this one and you don't have a similar product, you could redirect it to that collection page then. That's another valid option. So this is really important to try to get value out of these links that you already have. Backlinks are really difficult to get and they're so important for SEO. And if you have backlinks that aren't providing value for you, it's just a really big missed opportunity. So really big one there. Another thing I wanted to mention, was the way that they had their collection pages set up. So I'm just going to hop over to their dress shirts, for example. So they just have collection pages for, in this case, it's dress shirts. They have casual shirts. They don't really get too specific. They do have polos here. But a really big missed opportunity is, while there are a lot of people that are searching just for dress shirts, a ton of people are doing searches for more specific types of dress shirts. So for example, these other colors that they have, you could create a collection page for black dress shirts. A lot of people are searching for that. And if I just hop over, I just have this search pulled up on SEMrush too. These are all like deeper variations that people are searching for dress shirts. And so this is a really beneficial way to look at this, because you can see here, blue dress shirt gets searched 2,900 times per month and really not that competitive to rank for. Keep scrolling down here. I see red dress shirt, another 2,900 times, not competitive. Short sleeve dress shirt. That might be a little bit more towards our light casual shirts here. They could, I see a lot of them are short sleeve. They could, basically what they would want to do is just create new collection pages. So for all of these, like create a new collection page for blue dress shirts and just have the blue dress shirts in that one. Create one for red dress shirts, create one for short sleeve dress shirts. The apparel brands, the clothing brands that are doing this are the ones that are doing really, really well with their SEO, is they have very specific collection pages for the products that they actually have set up. So I would highly recommend that you do this with your brand, because it's just a really big missed opportunity. You have the products, you just don't have them categorized. And so when people are searching for red dress shirts or blue dress shirts, you don't really have a page that's going to satisfy that intent. And so Google's not going to show your site. So just make sure, like, go through all these variations. Casual dress shirts, they have a page for that. Green dress shirt. There's so many of these that are opportunities to just create new collection pages, because once you have the page, like you were looking at the competition over here, these are very low competition keywords. And so once you have the page, it's not that much work to actually show up and start bringing in traffic for those keywords. And when you create enough of them, that really adds up. That traffic adds up and is really high intent too. It's going to convert so much better, because people know exactly what they want. And if they know they want a short sleeve dress shirt and you have a page for short sleeve dress shirts, they're already most of the way there. They just got to make sure they find one that they like. So really impactful way to bring in a lot of traffic. So like I said, making sure they're redirecting these pages to the most relevant page on their site, and then also making sure that they add more collection pages for all of these other variations of dress shirts that people are doing searches for. So if they do those, it's a huge traffic opportunity, obviously a huge revenue opportunity as well. So I just wanted to point those out, because most brands have opportunities like this that honestly aren't that hard to implement. It's just a matter of knowing what those opportunities are and knowing which ones to prioritize. So these ones are two really big opportunities that I would definitely prioritize for this brand.